Today is Monday night and I made Meg's Mama's chili for dinner. It's underneath all my toppings. Brett has not put any toppings on his yet, so that's what it looks like. All that deliciousness, I believe, is only 5 points plus. If it's any different, I will leave it in the down bar below. But I think that's where we're at. And if you want the recipe for this, please shoot me an email or leave me a comment below and I will gladly fork it over. Hey everybody, it's Ramona and today is Wednesday and this is what we're having for dinner. Some chicken and cheese quesadillas with a little bit of Taco Bell sauce, salad with ranch and jalapenos and an avocado, and some queso for dipping, and that's Brett's plate. And that's what we're having for dinner. So today is Thursday and I just came back from food shopping, so I just made really quick hot ham and cheese sandwiches on top of an onion roll. And Brett and I split a cucumber and I'm serving it with cantina thins and salsa. And that is not my dog cookie, that is for my old lady when she comes. And this is Brett serving, and that's what's for dinner. Today is Saturday and we are having Parmesan baked pork chops, Parmesan and spinach orzo, and Parmesan stuffed mushrooms. Can you tell what I was in the mood for? All these recipes are from Shellys Home Life, and I do not have the points calculated yet, but I'll let you know when I do. Hey friends, it's Saturday night. Brett and I are here to give a review on the 3 new recipes that we tried tonight. I got all of these were ideas that I got off of Shellys Home Life here on YouTube. These are not her own recipes. She did get them from other places, and only a couple of them did I write down where she got them from. So first up was the Parmesan baked pork chops, and they had on here to use 4 boneless pork chops, a 1/2 inch thick. I used 7 pork chops, a 1/2 inch thick, and they said to use 1 tablespoon of olive oil, but because of the olive oil at high temperature being toxic, I used avocado oil, and I definitely used probably 2 tablespoons. There was not enough to go around to get the coating on. The coating, and then there was 1 cup Parmesan cheese, 1 cup Italian breadcrumbs, pepper and garlic powder. I don't measure my spices, so when it says 1 teaspoon, I just kind of eyeball it. They're definitely, the breading was really hard to keep on the pork chops. So when you're doing both sides and then putting it into your pan to bake it, I then had a ton of breading left over, and then I went and I patted it on the top. It did not stay on the top. And the cheese kind of just melted down and got real crunchy. I felt that it was a little bit too oily for my liking. I think next time if I were to do this, I would use a egg whitewash first and then coat everything, and I would only coat the one side. That's me. So I would probably even quarter what she had said on here for 7 or 8 pork chops. It was delicious.
They were good.
But it was greasy. It was not healthy at all. Using the avocado oil did make it healthier because it's really good for you, but it was really greasy. So Brett and I talked about it, if we would make it again, and I would say no, only because I make schnitzel, but this gave me a great idea to try to bake the schnitzel instead of pan fry it, so I will try that. But as for this exact recipe, I don't think I would do this one again. So next we did the Parmesan spinach and orzo, and she got this one from lifeasastrawberry.com. This I think was absolutely delicious. If you looked at any of the recipes on my website, I have a pasta carbonara recipe that I made from How Jen Does It here on YouTube, and the preparation is very similar to that, making the sauce. This was absolutely delicious. I actually think though I would add more spinach to it. There was not a whole lot of spinach to it. I would probably add some more garlic too.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And, oh, my only complaint about this recipe is that the very first ingredient, it said 2.5 cups of orzo. Now, she doesn't specify dry or cooked. So I cooked the whole box, and I think she meant to say cooked orzo because the whole box wasn't even 2.5 cups. But very delicious.
Yeah, it was good.
We have enough for leftovers. Marissa is at work, so she did not eat with us. There's definitely leftovers. I want to try to freeze this too to see how it goes. And I will let you know about that. But this is definitely going to go into my recipe book for a make again.
Yeah.
Okay, the third thing we tried, and this was my vegetable, was the stuffed Parmesan mushrooms recipe that she got at ifoodreal.com. These were delicious.
Yes, they were.
I cut the recipe in half because only Brett and I like mushrooms, so we made 10 and we split it. They were delicious. However, with all of the Parmesan cheese, this was definitely not a low-cal, Weight Watcher, any kind of recipe. It's almost like you have to have your life alert on just in case.
But if you're going to do it, you might as well do it.
Yeah.
Why does it always have to be, if it's not heart healthy? There's more to life than heart healthy, honey. A side of prime rib, stuffed mushrooms, pork chops, pizza.
Do you see what I'm dealing with here?
It's good.
Do you see? Yes.
There's nothing wrong with the recipe that starts with 4 pounds of butter and 2 pounds of sugar.
He would love to go live with the old Paula Deen. I definitely would make these mushrooms again. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my battery's going down. I would definitely make these mushrooms again.
They got a 9 out of 10.
But I would definitely do them with like a grilled chicken breast and a healthy baked potato on the side. And it's very similar to mine, but mine actually uses breadcrumbs. This had no breadcrumbs in it. And it had plain Greek yogurt in it, 2 tablespoons of it. You could not tell at all. When I told Brett, he was actually surprised because if I would have told him, if I would have told you before, you never would have even eaten it.
No.
Told ya. Told ya. So, those are my reviews. Shelly, your family eats just like my family eats. And I am so looking forward to trying many more. Like I told you, I am going to cook my way through your YouTube channel with things that I know our family would like. And just because I'm not putting the Parmesan baked pork chops into my recipe book does not mean it was not delicious. I might try it again with the egg whitewash, but not anytime soon.
They were good.
They were
just a little oily or greasy, however you want to call it.
Yeah, very delicious.
The flavor was great.
Very flavorful.
The oil.
And maybe the oil was my fault. Maybe I used too much oil.
Maybe.
But it was so hard to get that stupid breading to stick to it.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Maybe the preparation technique. Like instead of breading it, like just pour it on top and stick it in the oven. Maybe that's even easier. This was very good. And you guys, if you want to try to lighten up these pork chops, this would be a great fall or winter recipe because they have to stay in the oven for a good 45 minutes. And they were fork tender. Yeah. They were fork tender.
No
I did not
required.
bring out a knife. So this would be a great fall or winter recipe. Definitely good comfort food. I'm just looking to lighten things up right now, but I am super glad that I tried it. So that's our week in food of what we ate this week, and I'm ending it today. So I hope you all had a great week, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. You can push the button.
Okay, so we're back for one more second because we just reviewed this footage, and I wanted to redo it. But the entire time, the kids in the back of us were screaming, so it sounded like people were killing each other in our video.
It's the neighbor kids.
It's the neighbor kids playing, honest to God. And also, there was a hiccup there where I looked a little confused, like towards the end. I didn't know when the battery goes if you're able to see, like, something on the screen. So it had said that my battery was low, and I'm like, it just stopped recording. Listen, I'm a total newbie. I have no problem saying it. So anyways, we are going to end this here. We're going to go for a walk and work off some of these calories that we ate. He's not thrilled about it, but he's going to go anyways. And we will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.